Hi guys, how you doing? Um, so went to see the Three Stooges movie tonight, and my first reaction walking into the theater was uh, walking up to a larger line more than usual. I was pretty surprised, and I'd probably say about 75% of the people in line were going to see the Three Stooges, and got into the theater and started watching it. The first 15 minutes, it seemed a little bit awkward, because um, it starts off when the Stooges were kids. The movie itself is actually divided up into three segments, three shorts, just like the Stooges used to do when they did their films. They did them in shorts, and the first short was them being kids growing up in the orphanage where they were dropped off in the beginning of the movie. And at one moment, the orphan kids started breaking out into a musical, and I kind of thought, okay, this doesn't seem quite right because the Stooges, they never sang, and me myself, I'm not quite into musicals, so it seemed kind of awkward at first, the first 15 minutes of the movie. Then things started moving along a little bit, and I was surprised. It was really good. The the jokes and everything were pulled straight from the classics. Like all most of the jokes you see in the movie are gonna be the same jokes you see in the Stooges, and that I like because it stays completely true to the short films that the Stooges used to make. And the actors themselves were absolutely phenomenal. Every single joke, the voices, the looks, dead on. I I'm glad that Jim Carrey, Benicio del Toro, and Sean Penn did not take this movie because I don't think that it could have been done any other way. These guys that they had come in nailed it. Perfect. Awesome. Um, the story itself was pretty. The story was okay. Usually the Stooges in the classic films would be going about their own business and come across something, and they get somehow caught up in this situation where they have to do something, like in the case of the movie, raise money for this orphanage that's going bankrupt. So the story was just like you'd probably see in almost any other Stooge short. As far as the main idea, and the movie was about them raising money for the orphanage, and but yeah, the Farrelly brothers did a good job making this one, and I'm glad that I went to see this movie and I was not disappointed. Um, I There was a lot of laughing. I mean, it was I went there and I laughed, and I didn't I I think that if uh, Mo and Jerome Curly Howard and Larry Fine, I think if they were alive today and they went to see this movie, I think that they would have really enjoyed it. And I liked it. It was a tribute. It was a tribute to these three dim-witted characters that we grew up and loved. Even though they started in the 30s, stopped making shorts in the 50s. Even it's something that a lot of us now, even young. I'm 22 and I love the Stooges. I grew up watching them, and you know I'm just I'm just glad that they pulled it off. It's it's it was great. But you know, I if you're a Stooge fan, if you're a die-hard Stooge fan, I would highly recommend going and seeing this. If you yourself have doubts about it, then wait for it to come out on in the movies. You can go to Redbox, pay $1 to see a movie. Just wait to see it if you want. But I mean, a lot of people had their doubts when the trailer first came out. And as far as the Jersey Shore thing in itself, like in the trailer, you saw Snooki making a cameo. In the movie, I even though the people from the Jersey Shore show were in the movie, I enjoyed seeing Mo beat the living shit out of them. Excuse my French. But yeah, that made me laugh just to see Mo in there, eye poking Sammy, and smashing a microwave on top of Ronnie's head, and he turns on the microwave and his eyes are popping out of his head. I don't like Jersey Shore, but that was satisfying. It's good. Is you know. So that's basically my reaction to it. Go see it. It's not bad. A lot of people trashed it. I had my doubts in the beginning, but yeah, it was worth the money going to see it, and I really enjoyed it. So that is my verdict on the Three Stooges movie. So if you haven't seen it yet, give it a chance. Why not? The theater was practically full, so I was pretty surprised. But yeah, if go ahead and give it a shot. Take my word for it. I'm a Stooge fan. But yeah, if any of you have seen the movie and you didn't like it or you liked it, and you know whatever your thoughts were, put it in the comment box right below me. Tell me if you liked it, you didn't like it, what your favorite parts were, what you thought was funny, and let's get a little conversation going on down there. All right, you guys have a good night.